My name is Sam,
My name is Erica.
and I will be explaining. Well, technically, it should be we are explaining, but it will be me talking most of the time because I'm talkative. So, I'll be explaining how this game is generally made, and especially how the gold points portion is achieved. So, as you can see, once we play the game, I mean, once we run the program, a screen will appear with four options: to create a new game, to load a previously exited game that was exited appropriately, um, to quit the current screen, which is to basically close it, or more. More? What is more? Well, it's actually one of our ambition point features, the lore. We exceeded the maximum ambition points, but I mean, to make the game more fun, why not? So here, I'll go to more, and here you can see the story. It doesn't make sense, but if you think about it, it still doesn't make much sense. So, anyways, I'll just start in the new game. Um, so here it asks me to enter the C, and I will do that by pressing in random numbers and then pressing S, which will begin the game immediately. As you can see, first of all, the hover thing works pretty well. On the left side, um, as long as I hover on a tile, it will my HUD or HUD would tell me what I'm hovering on. So this is life. That's we will go over that later in the next video. Here's the portal. We'll go over all these things later. I'm just showing you that it works. And media studies, live. We have two lives, and then we have Eeks in our media studies player. So we have two players. And just for the sake of explaining the game quickly and in a succinct uh, way, I'm going to just refer to those two players as player 1 and 2. And to explain how the win-loss condition actually works, let's hypothesize the conditions of the two players. So um, let's call the player with fewer points than the other player, player 1. And let's call the player with more points, player 2. As you can see, there's a point system, and that's actually one way to win or lose the game. The life system is much more simple. So I'll go over life systems in just right now, actually. I'll just talk about it right now. So as you can see, each player has 4 lives. And if player 1, right now it doesn't matter who 1 is, walks into the wall, so right now, wait, maybe that's not really clear. Yeah, here. If player, let's call Eeks player 1. So if player 1 goes into the wall, he loses 1 life. And you might notice that each player, when moving, creates a path or a trail that's behind them. So if I touch the other player's trail, if Eeks touches media studies trail, he loses 1 life. You might see where this is going. And then if Eeks touches the other player himself or herself, sorry, you would see that Eeks lost another life. So now, if the other player touches the other player's trail, loses 1 life. I mean, yeah, wall, hits the wall, loses 1 life. And then if media study hits Eeks, he or she also loses 1 life. So now you might see how this might potentially create some interesting scenarios, such as blocking off the other player, like strategically making them hit you, or just cornering them so that they can't even move anymore. And those will essentially help you win the game by contributing to your points system. So now let me explain the point system. Okay. I accidentally ran into the wall. So yeah, this is actually the winner screen. So if Eeks, I think media study earlier ran into the wall. So and that took away his or her last life. So now Eeks is the winner in life. Pun intended. Yeah. I'll explain uh, how the point system actually works in the next video. Thank you.